And I think Rory announced as captain. What does that mean for the group? He's a very popular leader and leads from the front. Was that received well?
Yeah, it was received really well. Probably wasn't really a big surprise to, I reckon, most of the boys, but it was good to just get that confirmed and get that out of the way. And we love Sloane. He's obviously the one that's going to suit that position really well. So, yeah, just a good result to get him in for another year of captaincy.
Several pre-seasons now for you. How are you finding it? Do you feel like you're now ready for what comes in this sort of tough part of the year?
Yeah, I think so. It is a couple of pre-seasons under my belt, and I think this year I've had a good run with injury and stuff, so the off-season's been really smooth. I've been able to complete all of that, and coming back in, I'm in the main group and training fully, so I think that's helped, and it means I can be out on the track and get better and progress. So, yeah, I think it's going to be good, hopefully.
Wayne Miller, how's he tracking? Obviously, he's just a couple of years of footy. He's such a silky, great player. And is he going okay fitness-wise?
Yeah, he is. June's going really well. His rehab's going really well and he's progressing nicely. I think we forget about June a little bit sometimes just because he hasn't played much footy, but God, he's such a star. He's a smooth mover, as you said, and I think we're really looking forward to getting him back into the main group and getting him connected with everyone, but he's working so diligently with his rehab, so I think it looks like maybe Jan, or I'm not too sure what that looks like with coming back, but we'll look forward to that whenever it is.
And in terms of other guys, usually at this time of year, there might be one or two where you go, wow, you look really good, or perhaps, exceeding your expectations. Is there one or two that caught your eye this summer so far?
There's a lot of guys that have caught my eye. There's a few guys that have come back with pretty amazing fitness bases from the off-season. So Jimmy Rowe and Harry Schoenberg, they're two that spring to mind. But, I mean, even Riley Thilthorpe, like the way he's kind of worked through his off-season, he's come back and he's running so well, especially for a bigger guy too. So, honestly, it's hard to single out blokes because there's a lot, but for those three, they kind of spring to mind for sure.
You mentioned Jimmy there. There's plenty of competition inside the 450 for small forwards. How are you relishing that challenge?
Yeah, it's a good challenge. And obviously we drafted a few guys too who I reckon are going to be going through those kind of roles. So it's exciting. There's more guys that are looking to play that kind of role. So there's going to be competition for spots, and those draftees look really strong already, and they're in main training already. So it's going to be good. We're all really good mates, obviously off the track, but there's going to be some good competitive training to be had over the course of the pre-season.
So when a guy like Josh Shelley comes in, do you go and put your arm around him, or you don't let him sit with you at lunch?
Certainly let him sit with me at lunch as a starter. But Josh has been great. No, I've really enjoyed working with Josh already, and I reckon he's got some things already in his game, even as a first-year player, that he can help me with. And then I'm sure there's a few things that I can help him with after being with the club for a while in terms of system and some other fitness stuff. So Josh, he looks really good. I'm looking forward to working with him for sure. Yeah, that was a great result. That was a good little highlight in the fixture. I think the whole group's really excited about that one for a Friday night. So they're always big games regardless of the night, I suppose. But to have it on Friday night's really exciting. So I think the boys will really look forward to that one.
And the draw, I think you got 6 the first 10 at home. Nothing's guaranteed clearly, but
yep.
To play so many games early at home, nice to hopefully get a couple of wins and build some confidence.
I hope so. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great result. We enjoy travelling too because we're a youngerish group. Kind of getting on the plane and travelling is a lot of fun too. So we like it both ways. But obviously, to get some games at home, I think can only be a good thing, especially early. So.
And is it getting re-signed, mate? Obviously, it feels like the culture's still building. How's it in place since?
Yeah, a little bit like the Sloane one. I think it was just good to kind of have it confirmed because we obviously support him so much and love what he does for us all as young players, and even the older guys. I think he's building such a great kind of base of culture at the club, and the way we look after each other and prioritise each other being the main kind of things in that space. So yeah, just great for him to kind of be locked in for a bit longer, and that means that we can really buy into what he's creating, which is really exciting.
The new draft is bringing to a group that's already sort of on this path, which is new culture that he's bringing. What do they now bring into this group as well?
So I think the thing is with them coming in is there's a bit of clarity with what we ask of someone coming in now. So we've got a really clear kind of expectation and culture of the way we behave and what we do and what training looks like in the club. I think for them, it's more clarity for them coming in and getting a really good look at that, and it makes it a really seamless transition for them to be able to come in and impact straight away, hopefully.